We are live on the Miguel and Holly and the Hits 961 Facebook page for Queen City Confessions.
Of course, if you ever want to submit your own, put the word hits with your message and send it to 96893. We keep you anonymous.
Here's the first Queen City confession. Woke up Sunday morning to realize I had texted 4 of my exes Saturday night while out and drinking.
What?
2 of them didn't respond. One just liked the message, and the other ex said, quote, I hope you're taking care of yourself. I feel like I may need to work on the amount of drinks I have on the weekends.
Yeah. And whatever it is that is, I don't even have contact information for that many. Like, what? Yeah, there's something going on with you.
I think you need to go into your phone today and just delete all 4 of those numbers.
You don't need them. Why would you need them? You do not need them. So, yeah, and figure out what's going on with yourself.
Here's another Queen City confession. Went on a beach trip this weekend with my husband, his best friend, and his best friend's new girlfriend.
Okay.
She is so annoying and so vain. I feel so bad for my husband's best friend because he's been single for so long and he's so excited about her. I kind of want to say something to him because I know she will wreck his life. Do you say something?
Maybe just, I don't think you have to get too serious with it. Nobody wants to be sat down like you're their parent and hear, like a lecture.
Right.
But I think if you slip in maybe like, you could like write it off as kind of humorous. You could be like, oh, well, she does X, Y, Z. That's a little crazy or whatever. And then see how that lands.
I don't know. I'm kind of the opposite opinion. I feel like no one ever takes advice when they're in love like that because they're blinded and you kind of have to let them, unfortunately, go through it.
Right.
Because when I look at previous people that I've been with who I'm sure, Holly, some of my exes, you knew from the beginning, this ain't gonna work. But I was so into it that it would have been impossible for me to say, oh, you're right. I'm not going to go and date this person, even though you really want to.
Well, and that's the classic thing with like when you can see it, but they have rose-colored glasses on,
Right.
It's one of those things where it's just, it's like a parent. You really can't say anything.
Have you ever had that conversation with a friend about someone they were dating that you didn't like? How did they take that information? Because I just tend to think that it's not received well. But if you had that talk with a friend of yours about someone they were dating, what happened? 1-844-HITS-961.
1-844-448-7961 or text HITS and your message to 96893.
Here's the closer for Queen City Confessions. I found out my roommate is hooking up with my brother. My brother has been staying with us for a couple of weeks until his apartment is ready. I came home Sunday from work early and found my brother and my roommate making out on the couch. I slowly backed out of the apartment and left. I didn't know my brother was into men.
Oh, that took a twist. I actually wondered like who is the crafter of this confession, and then there we go.
Yeah.
That might be something you want to bring up in a nice way. Be like, oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Let's talk about it.
Right. And I think if you go in not judgmental, being like, why are you making out with my roommate? But it's more so like, hey,
right.
I happened to catch this. Do you want to talk about it? Just know that I'm
a safe space.
Right.
Hopefully you are.
Right. I want to be able to help you if you indeed need help.
Right.
Have you ever caught someone in a situation like that? How did you handle it?
Right.
Call us up 1-844-HITS-961.
1-844-448-7961 or text HITS and your message to 96893.
And another shot at Sabrina Carpenter tickets next on Hits 96.1.